Well, look at this crew that we have here. Look at this crew that we have here. In the top right-hand corner is the Marquette Marvel, Aidan Hatton, the executive producer of Watch DA Live. He's ready to go. The bottom right-hand corner is Rangers superfan Mraz. The bottom left-hand corner is the man, the myth, the legend making his debut on Watch DA Live, Andrew Bogusch. Boys, good to see you. Mraz, how you feeling after the 4-1 victory in Game 1?
Full disclosure, Mraz might be a little more tipsy than usual on a radio stream, but I'm good to go. Big Ranger win here. Big
Have
Ranger
you stolen
win.
pie
I
from
still
your
have about
parents'
15
house?
No, I have about 15 people still blaring DJ music in my backyard right now, just partying up a storm because we think this is the year of the Cup. I just still can't believe that I'm sitting here about to mock a man who thought Marquette was going to win the NCAA tournament and not UConn. I mean, Aidan, what a loser move. What a loser move.
Total
Good to see Bogey, though, here.
Did you listen?
Bogey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I am not drunk, unfortunately, but I'm here nonetheless.
Amazing. Aidan, how you feeling today?
Well, I just have to question if Mraz listened to Danny Parkins saying that Storrs, Connecticut is probably the most boring town in the Big East. I can tell you what's not the most boring town in the Big East, and that's Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So that's all that matters.
You know what's not boring, Aidan? Winning. That's not boring at all. You know what else is very boring? Having your taste buds completely soured by eating the most toxic sour candy in the world. So I can't wait to watch you suffer, kid.
Congratulations to Mraz. He won a bottle of Bacta bourbon 2014. Now, dude, this is a $150 bottle of bourbon from Bacta that you won. So it's coming to you next weekend. How about that?
I cannot wait at all. And look, when you think NCAA picks, you think Mraz. So clearly that is, how the bourbon ends up in my hands.
Bogusch, how embarrassing is it that we have done, 3, 4, 5 bracket challenges over the years with total punishments every single year, and Mraz never lost, never had to do one?
I honestly did. I don't care about that. This became personal after one bout of salsa and handing out Easter candy to bosses in an Easter bunny suit as a way of meeting those bosses for the first time. My only care is not losing. If Shaun wins, it doesn't matter. I just don't want to come in last. And if I don't, that's a win. Thank you very much.
Well, Bogues, you'll be happy to know, before we let DA take it over here, I have now a new nickname after winning this challenge. Do you want to know what it is?
Couldn't care less.
Bourbon shaped like a bell.
God, so bad. Really terrible.
Well, DA, let me let you know a little secret here. And I don't like to be nice to Shaun, but I'm the only one in the quad box that sees him basically every day. And Shawnee's a little less husky these days.
I know this guy. Now, are you on a diet, Mraz, or are you just not?
Fat Doctor came through, man. Fat Doctor and a doctor. Matter of fact, I'm wearing a Mark Messier jersey. The last time I wore this before this game today was the 1997 conference finals. So that was the last time I fit in this jersey.
So are you on a diet or are you on Ozempic?
Both. How about both? Can we do both?
Which hard drugs are you doing on the railroad?
A lot of hard drugs
every day.
A lot of hard drugs. We'll discuss that off air.
Okay.
By the way, Timbo Slice saying that AB looks young. Did he get work done? Bogues.
No, this is called dirty. I haven't showered today. We woke up, went right to the baseball field, came home, watched the Rangers, went back outside. This is grime. That's all this is.
All right. All right. And Mraz, how much did you drink tonight to be tipsy?
So Carlos with a K just stumbled out my gate. His wife is driving him home.
Wait, your wife is driving Carlos home?
Oh, no, his wife. Full
God.
disclosure,
Danielle.
I am on my 16th beer of the day. We did a shot for every Ranger goal, so that was 4 goals. And we did a pregame shot, so 16 beers and 5 shots. And I am here, though, because I'm a traditionalist, and I want to see a bet paid off.
All right, very good. Well, we'll get you back to your party.
I think he just wants to gloat in his victory, DA. I think that's all that matters.
We want the cup, Aidan. We want the cup.
That's probably true. All right, so Aidan, you've got toxic waste in your hand. It's considered the most sour candy on earth. Aidan and I decided before tonight's show that he would take 2 of these because they're kind of like shaped almost like warheads. They're somewhat tiny here. So Aidan's going to take 2 of these. I said Aidan can choose what flavor he wants. Aidan, what flavors did you choose? Because there's 3 different flavors.
Oh, that's actually much more compassionate of you, DA. I thought we talked about voting out of the three.
Oh,
flavors.
you're right. You're right. I was going to let
the island.
Mraz and Bogusch, as quote unquote winners in previous years, were allowed to vote on this. Can you give us the 3 flavors?
Yes, they are apple, blue raspberry, and watermelon.
All right.
Wait, have like hellacious names?
Ooh.
No, I guess
No,
not.
it makes me feel a lot better.
Bogusch, I think we have an easy number 1 here, and that's watermelon, because people try to make that a big flavor, and nobody ever wants that, whether it's liquor or candy.
Yeah, that's. I'm just still stuck on this. It's not murderous melon or
Good
something
point.
like that.
And every third grader always goes for blue raspberry, so I think apple should be number 2 as well.
Yeah, no blue raspberry. Get that out.
Okay, so 1 watermelon and 1 apple. We're going to put that, Aidan, you got to put that in your mouth. And by the way, here is the time that on the package it says you need to do. If you're 15 seconds, you're a total wuss. You're 30 seconds, you're a crybaby. If you're 45 seconds, you're a toxie wannabe.
Ooh.
And then if you're 60 seconds, a full toxie head. Full toxie head.
So it's a sucker. He's got to suck on these.
He's got to suck on them, yes. So he's got to get to at least 30 seconds because that would be crybaby territory. Okay.
Which he is.
He is
By the way, Aidan, you're not kidding anybody with the blazer. We get it. You do a good job producing Watch DA. I used to show up to work with my nipple hanging out. That's why I'm not producing DA.
Listen, when you make your first on-camera debut for Watch DA Live, it's like you're making. I mean, you know this more than anybody. You're always making a first impression for DA.
What do you mean? Who cares about your blazer?
I'm smoked, for crying out loud.
Right.
All right. What do we got?
I wasn't going to mention it, but I'm basically on the other side of the spectrum as Shaun after my night out last night. So I may be fighting a little headache. Doing
Aidan's banged up. All right.
Good
Very good.
Good for you.
Okay.
I'm on the other
two-year-old
side of the hill, if you will.
Right.
I'll be where Shaun is tomorrow morning.
Okay. All right, Aidan, get ready to pop them.
As you'd say, Shaun, from left to right on your radio dial, you have a little bit of a, like you said, a sucker, or as we say on the East Coast, lollipop texture for these, but they're about the size of, medication. So I'm just going to, I'm going to do my own timer to make sure that
seems illegal. You can't time yourself.
I'm timing it too.
Yeah,
good. Yeah, double check.
DA is the official timing, but I'm doing it for my own
is,
sake to make sure I'm not a total wuss, as this can says. So here we go.
All right, Aidan.
Thanks.
3, 2, 1, pop them.
Oh.
Okay, it has started.
Oh no.
They looked harmless.
No, it's all the ones that look harmless that end up being very harmful, Bogues, as you know. Wow, no face really made yet.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
He kind of looks smug.
Yeah,
I don't like it at all.
A little too confident.
Don't taunt the candies. They can feel it.
Let your tongue do a little more work, Aidan.
20 seconds.
That's what she said.
Let the tongue work. Work it in between.
30 seconds. He's almost at 30 seconds already. Crybaby status.
Oh,
Seems unbothered.
Oh,
come on.
man.
This is not like Ghost Chili then if he's this unbothered.
Okay.
Don't
do
it.
I like it. I like it. He's a showman.
Okay, for the crowd.
This is a veteran's job.
We're at 40 seconds.
This is Dwayne Wade at Marquette.
Wow.
I like this.
Wow.
You got stones, kid. You got stones.
Wow. So, and is there any pain? Anything? Nothing?
Boy, Robin at 3, 2, 1 is gonna be pissed.
Golly.
Maybe.
There's just a little tingle, but never hurt anybody.
Is it like a warhead?
I'm up to a minute.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's more just a tingling sensation.
Oh, these are pathetic.
But my cheeks actually feel great.
Wow.
Yeah, you might need a second person to do this, DA, and see if they're not good or he's strangely numb to this.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have picked Houston to win it all if I knew it was going to be this easy.
So there's no pain. No, nothing.
No pain. I mean, as I start to, well, I shouldn't say that. Now that we get to 90 seconds, it's like a little tougher to swallow.
Okay.
I mean, if you make it 2.5 minutes, I'm just going to pay for Bilotti to come up to wherever you live and have him fart in your face.
I'm feeling a little sweat up here now. A little sweat.
Any discomfort?
No discomfort. I feel like I could produce the show as normally as I do on Sunday nights.
Oh,
I did that
isn't
typically
big,
in bad
but-
shape, so that's good.
All right, I will attempt to swallow these one by one to see if that changes anything.
Well, make sure you hollow them down a little bit. We don't want you choking here.
Well, you can. They're swallowable without
Gotcha.
chewing any.
You
if
could
it
tell
makes
this is an independent production because we would have needed an EMT on site if not.
Yep.
sense. That is very true. All right. And side note, they all taste the same. So,
Man.
blue raspberry apple. Bogusch is right. We needed to rename these to strike fear in the opponents a little more.
Boy, the first Watch DA live bet
Right.
payoff has been a total dud. This
Total
is
dud.
just, yeah, boy.
Wow. And it's so funny because, and Shaun and Andrew don't maybe not know this, but in one of our production calls, this is probably week 2 or 3, after the first weekend of the tournament was complete, but not started, but not yet complete. And DA is on the phone and says, "Hey, do you want to join the 1 Sour Moment Celeb Challenge in the middle of the tournament?" Now, I don't know if that's a little bit of a controversy. I wasn't doing that bad in the first round.
Wow.
It's because my beloved Marquette was champions and I didn't pick UConn. But I'm just throwing that out there as a little
Now, you
point
know
of
what?
controversy and
Aidan-
otherwise dud of a punishment.
Aiden, frankly, you earned it. You know what I mean? You earned it. Yeah, everybody's got to pay their dues. So away we go.
Hearing some punishment. Yeah,
That is
his
true.
bracket had been finalized. He had
Right.
put his bracket in, but I just said you wanna
DA
be
just
part
knew
of
a
the challenge.
sucker, no pun intended. You picked Marquette to win it all like
Yeah,
a
I saw
sucker,
it.
and now you're doing the sucker.
Oh, there
That's
you go. Morty D'Souza just came in.
I miss Morty. I miss Morty so much.
with one of these still in my cheek.
Wow.
I mean, but
miss
here's the
Morty.
thing:
All right.
he didn't get punished.
I know. This is a total dud. I have to do something else to him. That's it.
No,
No,
look, even
My
if he
tongue
didn't
is
punish, he
totally
brought back
fine,
Morty.
and I've swallowed all 3.
What
Come
happened?
on. I don't know. But come on.
Well-
Bogusch, you and I nearly lost our esophagus doing
Yeah.
one spicy moment. We dressed up as Easter bunnies, publicly humiliated ourselves. This is not right. I need pain here. I don't need this. I don't need him smiling doing, Shecky Green as he does.
Theo should not
what-
be named. Lost 3 innings at City Field due to bathroom malfunctions after a spicy challenge.
I mean, he who shall not be named was written off of the show. I mean, for crying out loud, we need real punishment here. Some real punishment. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Well, what can you do? It's live TV. So, Bogusch, what do you think? Can we get Bob's Bar? Can we get some momentum on this here for this summer or what?
I mean, you're asking the wrong guy. And Bob's my new Dave Matthews band friend, so I don't want to ruffle those feathers. We're in a really good spot right now.
Bob
gotta
just
ask-
left, by the way.
Oh, Bob. Oh,
Bob
you
just
and
left.
Bob are Dave Matthews band guys?
Bob saw Dave Matthews sing like a Paul Simon tribute thing on CBS, and now he's all in.
Wow.
Good for Bob. Had
Yeah.
we done this 10 minutes earlier, I could have got Bob to talk to us. I mean, he just left after 10 Heineken Lights. So
My own. Speaking of dads, my dad chimed in and said, "Boston tough, let's go Bruins." So it might just be a DNA thing.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people in the comments saying that if this was Shaun, it would be a different story tonight.
well, good for them. Tell your dad, kiss my ass, Rangers in 4 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh yeah,
That's
that would be
tough.
great, right? Bruins and Rangers can
Oh.
meet in the Eastern Conference Finals.
You could get Knicks, Celtics, and Rangers Bruins. Boy, oh boy, would New York and Boston explode. The Hattons wouldn't
Okay.
know what to do with themselves.
Okay, it'll be Bob versus what's your dad's name there, Aiden?
Tom.
Okay, Tom and Bob. Bob and Tom.
Figured out
Perfect.
2 more
Real
simple names.
By the way, who was it? Folks, who was tweeting at you the pictures? Oh, was it Jay Berman of with the Dave? Was it Dave
Fish.
Matthews at the Sphere?
No,
Or-
Berman's
that's
at
Fish.
Fish at the Sphere.
Oh,
I'm sure people have
Fish.
died at that thing, but it looks amazing.
He said the guy in front of him yacked 4 times and he had to move his seat.
So Berman's in Vegas at the Sphere, and it's just like crazy kind of.
It's a 360
hallucinogenic.
experience. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so you're already walking in on whatever to a Fish show, and then they start blowing your mind with graphics. You've got no chance to survive that.
No chance.
Yes. No
Absolutely
shot.
no chance. All right. Well, we'll let you guys get back to your parties. Mraz, you got a couple more to go because you don't have to get up in the morning, right?
of leaving the DA show, the only positive truly has been the fact that I wake up when my kids wake me up, and thankfully they don't wake up at 6 a.m. But I love you all. Thank you, everybody, for watching Watch DA, and let's catch up soon.
Sounds good. And Bogusch, you and I, alarms are set for 3:45.
Oh, can't wait. That's always good. And then I get to see, and then when I'm just about done with being in a building, Shaun walks in all happy and jolly.
Actually, Bogusch, Yankees at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I don't have work till about 4 p.m. So I'll see you later.
I get out early for that too tomorrow. I'll take it.
See you later.
Can we
1
get
o'clock weekday
real
starts.
quick? Can we get Sean's take on John Sterling's TV?
Oh, yeah, the TV that they gave Sterling.
First of all, it's a beautiful TV. Second of all, look, the Yankees had like a week to scrounge something together, so they gave him 83 inch to watch whatever. And by the way, the Lucy Bird story last week, I've watched that now on YouTube 14 times. I keep coming back for more.
Yeah, it was a popular story that she
It
told.
was.
Very popular.
It was. I've never eaten more Wendy's in 1 week, but that's just me.
You're just sitting in that Wendy's parking lot watching it over and over on Twitter?
Exactly. And then I just order and I go, "Sir, this is a Wendy's." And I just keep thinking about a tweet once and again.
All right, boys. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
Later, guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya. That's Shaun Mraz and Andrew Bogusch joining us here on Watch DA Live. Excellent. Oh, man, that's funny. And Aidan, you survived the first challenge, but the challenge wasn't much of a challenge. What a disgrace.
I have to be totally honest. I was thinking about trying one in advance before we got on the air just to test myself. And I'm glad I didn't. I wanted to keep the integrity of the show. And that integrity paid off because it was probably a 3 out of 10.
But I mean, honestly, we kind of screwed that up though, because had you tested it, you would have been like, no, there's no reaction. We're not going to get any good video out of this. So you would have told me we have to put like 10 in your mouth at the same time or something like that.
That is true. The only risk I read on I was nervingly reading a couple of Reddit threads yesterday on my otherwise normal Saturday, and there was a horror story about a guy who had who had probably 2 or 3 like I did, and then got a little too ambitious and put the rest of the can in his mouth.
Okay.
And that was a horror story. But so I knew we couldn't go that far.
Huh. All right. I'm going to have to figure something else out. I mean, you paid off the bet, so it is what it is. But gosh, I feel like that was not nearly the visual that we needed on air. But either way, you're a good man, Aidan. The Marquette Marvel is the executive producer of Watch DA Live. He works his ass off for us every single week. So if you enjoy this show, you can enjoy and you can thank him because he puts a lot of work into this.